Power Hour, Mike V. Sorry I'm a little late. 307. If you can see here, what is the bottom left? See this? Where is it? Frost advisory. That's not good. Anyway, it's called Saratoga Race Course where I live, basically. 60 degrees. Got caught in the moment. Apologize. All right, but as posted in TGH, I'm not doing much. Doesn't mean you have to, not. Okay? Everybody knows me. There's my position. I'm basically down to nothing. AUR. Taking a tremendous amount of calls. So many calls to the point where I almost don't want it to be too saturated as I buy a little bit more. Okay. People ask me why I use the 1 minute chart. I don't, for some reason it's set that way. Retailers, decent bounce. Okay, let's look at the situation here. XPO bounced well, had earnings. Caterpillar reversed, lower, had earnings. Let's look at the stocks that had earnings last month. Poor price action. Basically disappointed. Starbucks, there you go. Low of the day on Starbucks is 75 at the 8, probably at the 80 strike price. As my charts get deleted again. Planeteer, AMD taking calls. ARM, posting TGH. You know what? I said, let's go over earnings. Etsy. Where's Etsy? I bought actually the low on this. You know what? Let's look at the Etsy. No, I don't want to buy that egregiously. Etsy. If I wasn't in it now, would I buy it? That's the question. At earnings. Actually, Etsy was up very nicely this morning. Pre-market was up huge. 46 Etsy. It's like 49. It's like up 3. Well, it turned around and it's 41. See what Scott's Miracle-Gro. Look what this thing did to me. Okay, started buying Scott's Miracle-Gro in the hole after earnings. Stock closed at 53. I'm buying what? Let's hold execution settings. Show executions. I'm buying. Look at this thing. I'm buying this freaking thing starting basically 51, and I did get the blow at 45, and I sold. This is my average price. Right here. Scott's Miracle-Gro it down, whatever. HIMS, CRI. I should have taken the high off that. HUD taking calls. Etsy. Okay. Meta has earnings. Let's finish the earnings. Fizzler. It's taking calls off the bottom. I'll wait for it. Snapchat. Or range. ODD, the stock of the day in the top right of my screen. Okay. There are plenty of stocks that they're buying into. They're buying into ODD calls still. Okay. They're buying GLNG bazookas. In it. Off the board. It is what it is. The bazooka. Know my word. They're buying ARM leaps into the pullback. They're buying Planeteer into every pullback. It is what it is. Merck taking more leaps. Merck leaps. They don't care where they get it. New money. Uber. Actually taking more money, Uber. Boy, that looks good, right? Uber. Calls. ARM, ODD, GLNG, KVE, KVUE. Been taking calls for a long, long time. Planeteer, IBIT taking some calls. And AMCR, which I posted in TGH. I don't really know what to think of this, but they're freaking plinking these things. I don't know what the word is, not bazooka, because a bazooka is usually in an uptrend. Bazooka means, you know what? Bazooka, speaking of Microsoft earnings, 2 days ago, I saw the big bazookas, Microsoft earnings at the close, as well as Meta, Hood, Qualcomm, ALB, taking calls. You know, this ALB lithium, you know, Tesla, all these other stocks bounced, all these lithium battery stocks, even EMBX's earnings after close. Mick Ryan, ALB, I think, is worth a flyer. Even if I'm wrong, I can sock that thing away. I just don't, I don't know. Stocks also, GH, best of breed, the blood stock. I top decked it the other day. Earnings after the close in the morning. Lilly, MasterCard to follow up Visa today. Roblox, Baxter. That's the one I wanted to look at. They like this thing. They were buying bombs. Where? Down here. Boomer stocks have reported the last couple of days, including Coke. Middle of the range, Mo, same thing. Mo going higher with or without your Bob. Clean trades, bios, PGTX, cleanest bio out there. So smooth. It actually looked like the full, like ADMA, maybe not ADM. Very smooth stock. ABEO, support on all moving averages, volume, daily. There's the daily on ABEO. You go to the weekly, you look at the long term, you might buy taking calls. It's got the proper word in it, therapeutics. You get the picture. The CEP, that's the one. Not in it. Hypocrite. Low of the day is 30, high of the day is 46. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. No one can make fun of me. Even the 15-minute chart goes from 10 to 46. One drive, two drive. I don't know if it's got another driver left in there. Cantor Equity Partners. Get to know it. Hot stock. And CLH. I knew that was a buy in the hole. Can't buy everything. Actually, you know what I could well too? And I brought this up yesterday's Power Hour, Viking Cruises. That one had a nice chart. It had like a nice, still, before I pull it up, if I remember, a nice flat base to get above the moving averages was worth it. What happened here? Viking. Uh-oh. I don't want to do that. It had a nice flat base. It actually opened in the hole. Man. Trade it up. GLNG, the tattooing it. Repeat buying. AMCR, I noted top flow. Uber, go to the charts. Odd. ARM, KView. At least I'm consistent. I should be consistent. You know what I mean. Weight Watchers. There's something for. Believe me, if I had Weight Watchers, Mick, you would hear about it too. Nice trade. Weight Watchers went from 18 to basically, not basically, $1.12. Tenfold. Nice trade. I don't care what, anything that I made in tenfold, I'm good at. If you're in something, you says, I made tenfold, I don't care what it is. Next. Good. What's that for close, J Norm? I'd be surprised if that goes down. I really would. I really would. I'd be surprised. I'm not in it. Nor am I going to be in it. Always my universe. It's just my universe. But, there should be a couple of common denominators there. Tech, all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Bios, they're all grouped together. Next, for those that are bored of me, I get it. Sometimes I'm bored too. Go watch Coach's video every morning, 9:30. Knows what he's doing. Where's everybody? You know what I must be trading? You know what they say? If you're bored, you're trading well. Been fun. It's a nice name, Ivory Hill. Zers. Oh boy, the revs in this thing. This looks good. This looks good. I bet you our friend Rev Shark is chirping about Zers as we speak. PSM green, Avago green, AMD green, Uber. How long ago was this? 317. All right, whatever. Uber, Planeteer, all his earnings. All stocks that are taking calls and positive trend. Riven. Everybody expects this thing to, when it was looking like it wanted to break out, which it still is to a degree. See this? Everybody thinks it's going to be a 20% pop one day. Oh, it did it. It still might go, but if you're not in it, it's still going to go. It still could go up 20%, but just the way freaking Meta went up a record 20 days in a row here. Next. Zers. Let's check the rev. We make our living on patterns, right? Looks good. That's why I'm looking at it. Look at him. I knew it. He loves this stock. I might buy it. It looks good. It's in the right sector. Why, you ask, Mike V? Biotech's actually outperforming. Hence Nutella and all the other stocks. Here it is. You want to know why it looks good? This word right there. Biopharma. And by the way, any bio that it starts with an X, you got to give more credence to. It looks good. It does look good. Tesla ripping. Tesla ripping. And by the way, J-Norm, okay, I can't show too much because I shouldn't. Okay, J-Norm, hold on. I know you're there. That's interesting. Hang with me, baby. All Planeteer, Hood. Planeteer, Hood. Chewy. Hang in there. You know what? Everybody's posting on this thing and it's freaking knocking me backwards. You know what it is, the bottom line? I'll show it to you later. AUR. They are killed. Here it is. There it is again. I mean, believe me, I know what the freaking thing looks like. But Zers is on my mind. Percent gainers in 50 CEP. Live trading. Why am I not in this thing? I do this is either in this thing all or you're not in. All in or not. You can't baby this thing. Ooh, bull. What happened there? You know what? Look at this. I sold bull. I was long it. Sold it at 1488 and now it's 1386. Percent gainers in 60 minutes. This is what you no juice might be out of the punch bowl. This is the last day of the I think the last day of the quarter. Yeah. Last day of the quarter, right? What's the date? Yeah. Plus you have Meta, Microsoft at the close, Hood in the morning, Lilly, Roblox. Stock picking. Stock picking. Less is better. What is this thing? RYET. Ryan and Adai. Technology. RYET for those. Mick. RYET. Taking out new highs. And it's got it. You know what's got in it? The proper words. You know what words it has? Words I can't even pronounce. That means it's good. You know what I mean? It's not like Coca-Cola breaking high. If you can't pronounce it, it's bullish. Cheers, Mike V. Thanks to the team behind me, Jose, TGH, Coach leading by example, and Tradeview Markets. Doing business by example with the lowest commissions and tightest spreads, and without the award-winning service, the first two are relevant.